What is up? What is up? Boys and girls, this is your buddy Alert Wolf here, and I'm bringing you another anime review. This time, I'm doing it on Attack on Titan, episode 15. This one is called Special Operations Squad, Prelude to the Counterattack Part 2. Yeah, because everything's a part on this show. Now basically, not too much happened in this episode. This episode was all about Eren getting familiar with his new comrades and the new crazy bunch of people he's going to be working with in his newfound job. Basically, it starts off in the recon corps. Basically, it starts off, they go to this castle that was originally supposed to be the headquarters for the recon squad, but because of where its bad location, it was never a really practical base, and thus was scrapped right after they got it. And so, but they figure it will be a good spot to hide Eren, especially while they train and figure him out, and all of this. Now, basically, I'll give you a little bit of summary in this one, and a little bit of everything else. I mean, again, not too many things happened. He meets the new members. They're all badass, right? And from Purita, Raul, and Oro, Bossard, Jid and Gunther, and Erd. All these different badass mofos with. And they give you his stats sort of like basketball stats, like, oh, how many kills, how many assists, like how many scores, how many assists. This is what I felt like when he was looking at these guys. And they're all slightly nuts. There are some comedic moments as they begin to clean the castle. You find out a little bit of some backstory and some motives, and everybody has a slight, not everybody, but the boss there in charge of the court has his own agenda, which we don't really know exactly what that is yet. But they're going to be getting in new recruits, so obviously in the next episode, it's all about which one of Eren's friends joins them on the recon corps. And obviously I'm expecting people like Mikasa to join, but we'll hit that next week. And that's pretty much, a lot of the episode. Now, the second half of the episode is about Hamiji, or not Hamiji, Hanji, that's how you pronounce her name. And basically, she's insane, and she wants to experiment on the Titans, and the two Titans they captured, she has been experimenting on. She wants Eren to join, to help her out in the experiment tomorrow. But she's like a mad scientist. She explains to him the experiments, and then he says he wants to know more. Basically, they discovered that light is the only thing fueling the Titans. They don't eat, they don't need to sleep unless there's darkness. Their bodies are much lighter than they should be, considering their size. And they're basically... excuse me. They're basically, an enigma, a mystery. And when she heard his body, when he goes into Titan mode, appears out of thin air, it got her interest peaked. She experimented on them first by putting blankets over them and letting them know to see how darkness affected them. Now, it's different that both of them reacted similarly yet differently from each other. One went to sleep right away, the other one didn't. And she gets very attached to these Titans like they're pets. Then she experimented on pain by trying to, hurt them and seeing how pain slows them down to find if they have any other weaknesses. She also mentions that she had two other experimental subjects once. I forget, the one dude's name has a CH, he's a weird name. The other one she named Albert. And I find that hilarious. Own personal reasons. But anyway, and this goes on all night, and to the next day, and you see him, he's sitting there listening, but listening with like black rings around his eyes and half dead. When they call her and him to the courtyard, somebody killed the Titans they had to experiment with, and they got there just in time to watch them dissolve. And they figured that whoever did this used the 3D movement system to escape with. And that's pretty much how the episode ends, with them looking on. The commander says something to Eren like, suppose who did that? And Levi is like, let's leave it to the military police and we gotta go. And so the next episode is like gonna be on trying to figure out who did this. Now again, that's it. Nothing else happened in this episode. This wasn't anything special. I'll give it a 3 because we did learn some interesting information about the Titans, and we get to see the level of knowledge that they are at in the show, which is where we're at. So it's good to know. But again, no deep insights on this one, folks. This one was pretty straightforward. It'll be interesting to find out who killed the Titans. I'm pretty sure it may be elements from the military police, because after all, there's seemingly political factions at work. You definitely noticed it in the last 2 episodes. So it'll just be interesting to see how the politics play out on this show. But that's it. That's it for me. So click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And folks, I am at 90-something subscribers. So if you're watching this and haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because when I get to 100, I plan on releasing a new feature, and I plan to do some special stuffs for you guys, the subscribers, once I reach 100. So please, please subscribe, and look forward to the stuff coming. And this is alertwolf signing off.